Whoopsies, whoopsies. Okay, mistake on my part. My bad. Totally forgot that I had my arcade stick plugged in. Therefore, I didn't. Anywho, I spaced out for a minute. I just listening to the stream, make sure my sound is good, is alright. Everything cool and whatnot. But today is a monument and in the heart of Dragon Ball FighterZ history. The Namco Bandai gods themselves, the Namco Bandai gods blessed us with one of the greatest opportunities in human history. And you know why? Because this character, this guy right here, my man's Glowku, has revolutionized freedom in an essence. This character is so sick. Anything this character touches you with, you're going to die. You're going to repent. You're going to wish for salvation. Assist or no assist, this man is going to make you pay for your sins. Just look at this.
Right here.
Oh wait, I messed up. Wait a minute. Let's dial it back.
Right here.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm still
Right here. Don't toy with me.
I don't even know how I did that.
Right here. This is everything I've got.
Wrong button. Hold on, wait a minute.
Right here.
Why does it keep giving me that button when I'm not asking for it? Alright, I'm messing up, alright?
Right here.
Cool. Oh my goodness, and I keep messing. Alright, let's try this again. I'm only human.
Right here. This is everything I've got.
Oh wait, he doesn't get level 3 after that? Why not? It doesn't make any sense.
Right here.
He can get side switch from that, but I don't know how I did it, so like...
Right here.
I am just trash.
Right
I
here.
was literally just hitting these combos.
This is it. You won't survive that.
Look at that. Look at the damage. Look at the damage right there. 5,507. And it makes it worse in the corner. This man just demolishes you. He literally just breaks your spirit. Here's why. That's not why. Here's why. Oh crap. Oops. Totally forgot an important button.
Not going anywhere.
What the? Why is this dropping all of a sudden? Wait a minute. Excuse me. I think, hold on. Why does that scale so hard all of a sudden? Anywho, you get the gist. This man is crazy. He has a lot of buttons. You'd be stupid not to buy and play this character or give it off or get it off somebody, because like even a combo like this. No. I'm thinking you can't even. Alright, bro. I just got the YouTube curse. Anywho. So, let's get in the lab. Let's talk about Glowku. First of all, I ain't good at fighters. Never been good at fighters. Probably will never learn this game. Get good at this game. Understand this game. As a matter of fact, I'm mainly playing it for the fun of it because it has a pretty good energy, is good presentation. You know, all the things to make a fighting game a nice fighting game, I guess. Yeah, I recently got them, and I was like, yo, everybody doing videos on them, everybody labbing them what they find, everybody's trying to understand the character, and I might as well be here in the mix. So, first thing, to start off, we're trying to understand a new character, especially when like you're learning how to play this game and stuff. Best thing to do on everything, bro. Learn the frames, learn the data, bro. Gotta learn your frame data, bro. Cause you don't know your frame data, you're not gonna know the game. How you gonna play the game and you don't know what's your startup and all that? Like you trash. Get off my stream. But anywho, let's talk about all of his frames. So I'm just gonna go through like the basics of 5LL and 2M, 5M, as well as 2L. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of ice. All right, so first thing to take into account is that one of the things that you want to look for with a character is if their L's are really good pokes. And to be completely honest, you can stagger his 2L 3 times to be exact. Hold on. My bad. Somebody messaging me. But you can stagger his. You can even do it 4 times if you're lucky enough. Not to mention, it's a really good tool. Look at that. And it's -4. It's -4 on block, which means this is safe. And you can use this as a frame trap. You can go into anything you want after this. And then 5L, 5M, 2M, like this button is crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off with 5LL, that string, get you a situation and everything with that. So, first thing to notice, 5L is 7 frames of startup, so that means it takes a little bit of a mollywop to come out. The great thing about the button is that even though it's -9, it's actually very safe, and you can use it as a retort to people that like to mash buttons on block, such as so. I always usually lab mash first before I lab any other option to see how can you cover somebody's basic anxious desire and anxiety to start tapping things. So as you can see, after that attack you have ample amount of time to block. Look how safe this is. Look how safe this is. Look how safe this normal is. And it's -9. it's -9. I repeat, it's -9 off block. But look how safe it is. Look at the distance. That's a whole character length away. So you can literally frame trap people. You can literally, You can even do That's a frame trap. That's a frame trap. That's a frame trap. Like, or you can even it's a frame trap. Any button that they press, it's a frame trap. You can even if you want to counter frame trap. It's a frame trap. This normal right here is a frame trap. He gets all types of mix, all types of pressure, all types of options off this alone. This is crazy. Now, I want to 5LL. Now, I don't know if this is an overhead. I'm actually going to lab it because apparently, but I think it's a mid. I don't think it's an overhead. That would be way too gnarly. But just to check it, I have it on guard all. Just to check it. I'll put it on guard first on me. So, this is indeed. That's not an overhead, so that is definitely a mid. So that's good. It's not broken. But as you can see, it is -5 on block, and it is 14 frames to start up. So what this means is, I think a move that is -5 in fighters, I think it's unsafe. But at the same time, I was watching a video on base Glowku from a guy named Fleet. And I think he said that a move that is -5 is actually safe on block while I was watching his base Goku video, but I could be wrong. But this is good as well because seeing how much stun that it has, I think you can also use it to catch mashers as well. Like if we were to go down here, let me try again. Okay, so that is definitely unsafe. Yeah, this is unsafe. I stand corrected. It is not unsafe. Okay, so if you were to do 5LL and then you try to actually input a button, anybody I think that has a jab that's faster than 7 frames, it looks like they're going to be beating you. And I think base Vegeta is actually very savvy in terms of mashing. So, wait. But you can also cover it with forward heavy. So if anyone's feeling a little bit too savage to just keep on mashing or trying to get in your face, then go in the mixing. So his 5LL on the other hand is a let me look at this. His 5LL is a command grab, or a hit grab, I guess it would be, as it can only really go into that state if you end up connecting the move. But on the bright side is that you can, if you have a low enough assist in stun, you can tick throw it. So you can easily do it.
It's a dirty fight.
Let me try again. Whoops. Keep messing up. There we go. There we go, right there. Whoops. Natural combo. And you get about 2,600 off of a tick throw. So when you're pressuring and when you're doing a little bit of rush down with Glowku, you can open up the opponent by doing an easy tick throw, or not easy, but a rather stabilized tick throw, similar to that of Vegito and other people that have grab like roots on their 5LLL. So I would definitely suggest practicing that a lot, as you know, you don't want to go into the battlefield and then you try to do a tick throw and you're not, you know, good enough to do it in pressure or just good enough to do it at all. So you want to make sure that, you know, you got that down pat and you can just put in the mix. Alright, so with that said, so we covered his basic auto combo. I'm going to now talk about 2M. 2M is... Let me tell you something. 2M is the most craziest string in this entire game. And I say that because it is a 2-part string that goes mid-low. And this is really good because you can easily start mixing when playing this. You can even easily do a high-low type string like this. And that right there is that's just off the rip mix. And the crazy thing is about this move is that it's -5. So as we saw again on 5LL, 2M in its own is safe in the fact that you can immediately go into counter as soon as you get done using this move.
Got you now.
You can even command grab. And there's so much you can do off this button. It's ridiculous. I think even after this, using 5L or if you're using 2M, just remember that you have enough time to either pop counter or to use 5S, which is also relatively somewhat safe on block. Actually, no, never mind. This move is terribly unsafe. So 5S is a huge dedication, but I'll get to that in just a second. So remember that your two options when doing this move is that, or you can do 5S, or you can go into a combo. Everything so far on Glowku's kit will rack him an average of 3,000 to 5,000 damage, maybe even 6,000 if you have the meter. And it also jails him with frame traps to keep people from pressing buttons and to lock people into a state to be scared to go against you or question your authority while on the battlefield. So, you know, you can just see from the hair that this man demands respect, you feel me? So, this is a really good string to use in your mix. Sadly, like that of Gogeta, there's a little bit of a stun delay there, a little bit of some ending frames. So you definitely, I think this is one of the things you might want to cover either with an assist, or if you can, immediately go into counter, or even go into one of his S options, or even deflect. I think he can get reflect after that. Wrong button. Yeah, so his options are pretty much limited on block in terms of that. I think you can also do the same thing with 5L, just to be sure. So yeah, you can cover a lot of his unsafe strings with 5S if they're too antsy to press buttons. But do be aware that if you were to use 5S to cover your option every time, you can get sniffed out, and it's very unsafe, so people can just go ahead and just start ripping you on that just off of that alone. Next, I'm going to talk about his 5H, which is, holy crap, this move right here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's hefty. It's very hefty. -13 on block. Attack startup is 16, but it doesn't matter because you can use this in a block string. And not only can you use this in a block string, this is another move that you can start using as a way to start jailing people, as well as playing either mind games, mix-ups, or counter game if you wish, as this is an actual That's an entire block string, and it's safe. Look at how much distance there is into that. Now, I think if people wanted to, they could go ahead and vanish. Like, if somebody really wants to, vanish really bad, like, say you do a whole string. I think people can actually punish you with vanish. I could be wrong. I'm gonna try it again. Oof. Yeah, okay. So, this move is punishable by vanish, when I try to mash any option or use any option, I'm still recovering from the lag of the move. So, whenever trying to use that move in a block string, please be careful, because you can be left immediately wide open just from the indie lag of that alone. I think it's the same thing with, let's see if it's the same thing with this. Oof. Wait. Okay.
That's the power!
Oh. Ah, crap. Okay, so you can counter vanish with his step, but it looks like the timing on it is very specific. But no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not specific. Actually, this even means. Oh no. 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 I can't. Oh no. 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 Oh no.
Right here.
Oh no. Oh no. I wonder what he can do after that now. Wow, and he can literally just go right back. That is ridiculous. So, yeah, no matter what, ignore everything I just said about this move being unsafe. Whatever is in this character's arsenal can be saved by his counter the moment that you tap into it. But do be careful, because I guess if people do see that you want to counter a lot, they can't find ways to get around it. But from what I'm seeing, the counter is active for a very long time. Very long time. Very long time. Very long time. But hopefully you can't just mash it, and there's actually a way to get around what it does. And maybe, can it be beaten? I don't know if it can be beaten by assists or projectiles. I haven't labbed that far, but intro speculation, I guess. Okay, I'm going to talk about his lows. 2L is a god. Very safe poke move. To the point, I think you can use this to also figure out vanish. This character. So 2L in itself is probably one of his best buttons by far on this entire character. Merely because it's only 7 frames to start up. Only 7 frames. And on top of that, it's -4. And like I said before, you can use it to stagger as much as you want. It is a button people should definitely respect, considering it is -4, and you can stagger it 3 times, and you can go straight into some frame traps. It's so simple. Literally can go into so much just off of this button. I highly suggest labbing everything that you can about this button. What it can counter, what it can't counter, and from the looks of it, it has pretty decent range. Look at that. That's a whole character length away, and it's still connected. This move is super good. Super good. Very disjointed. Super good. This low-key kind of meaty. It's kind of meaty. It's kind of meaty. What is this? What is this? I'm just fascinated by this button because I can't believe they gave it to him. Somebody as hefty as this character. You also got 2M, which is of course your standard trip go-to launcher type system in this game. It is -7 on block, so that means it's hefty and very unsafe. But again, you could probably save it with counter and or by going into to him, definitely, or even by going into 5H, as that's also another string that you can do. Counter, command grab, whichever you choose. Not much I can say about that button. It's very meaty though, very dedicated. It's 13 frames to start up, so I'm guessing that's beatable, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you can actually interrupt a string in this game, like you can in other games that have pressure strings and pressure systems, which is surprisingly okay. So it's -16. Attack startup is 13. I think this is another button that can be beat by Vanish. But the great thing about this button is that it's huge, has pretty nice range, and on top of that, it's a 2-hit normal on hit. So it does 1,006. Oh, it does 1,165 by itself in combo damage, and I'm pretty sure you can get some solid options after hitting it. But here's what you get. Got the wrong button, but it seems like you could rack an easy 5,000 to 6K off of this alone, and you already get a good starter considering it's a 2-hit normal, has a wall bounce, and it's overall a really good button. It also even has cancel options on block, which can make it safe to use in pressure and to keep it safe. I think you can actually go into some mix-ups usually if you have the right assist, and it's also a very good anti-air. And I think with the right assist and a good quarter circle forward, this move can, be used in pressure and to do some jailing. I don't know if it works like base coups where you can literally just hear, and then you're still in the mix, but I don't think it's equivalent or anywhere near similar. So
Sorry for the trouble.
it's just bad on its own, I guess. So all right, enough about being boring and talking about the normals. Even though nobody's here anyway, but still. One of the things I've noticed about this character is that in the corner, he's very strong, mainly because of the fact that he has specials like that of his 5S, as well as his 2S, and as well as his, I think that's it, and 6S, which is really good. I didn't touch up on these just yet. I was just about to get to these, but 5S is what it looks like, a long horizontal beam. You can use this as a zoning measure because of the fact that it's -5, so it's pretty safe for you on block from a distance. I wouldn't say up close. It's very unsafe up close. But you also have different variants. You have the horizontal, you have the vertical. So you can use these to keep people in a jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody just in here and they just still sitting here, just, you know what I'm saying? And if they jump, you know what I'm saying? And then if they're not jumping, you know what I'm saying? Just walk up to them and touch them, bro. Just touch them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta respect their shit. Just touch them. But it seemed like they actually are trying their best to bring in more zoning and spacing type play within the realm of fighters, as a lot of the people that can zone and space in this game, they're not really good at doing that or keeping the momentum too. And it seems like this normal as well as, well, not normal, but it seems like this special as well as these two key blasts are the answer to bringing more of that dynamic play into the mix. So I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to look at that, and it feels pretty nice and warming at the fact that they're trying to change the dynamic with this character and enable more defensive and counterplay with these buttons. There's also his 2-3-6 there's this normal Kamehameha. I don't exactly know what can this be used for, but he has two variants. He has one where he can flip back, he has one where he flips over, and I want to say these are used as evasive dodge measures. They probably can be used for Oki and going over attacks or going over lows, or, you know, I think they can even be used as mix-ups to a degree, but it doesn't look like you can. It doesn't look like you can either control the trajectory either, as well as the height, and you're not really allowed to do anything after using it. So I don't know. I think it's just your standard angled key blast that you can just use in your zoning game. So I think that's it. But with that said, there's also his actual moveset. There's 2-3-6-L, there's 2-14. As usual, every character has these and has variants of these moves. Now, 2-3-6-L is your best friend. And I say this because it's only -2. And with it being -2, you have options. On top of that, if you're pressuring, this enables same side mixes. So you can do a string like, my bad. So you can do a string like this.
Right here.
That's an entire string. You can keep people locked in the mix. You can even do something like this. Whoops.
Right here.
That's kind of hard. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, there we go.
Right here.
You can go for some meaty type stuff.
Right here.
And the list goes on. If you have a high pressure assist, you can even, if you want to,
right here. Don't toy with me.
Oh, my bad. You can even, if you want to, if you have a high pressure assist, I think Glowku allows you to be able to get a command grab. So if you have a Goku on your team, what you can honestly do is do a pressure strain. And you can mix from there. My bad. Ooh. Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay.
Right here. Don't toy with me.
Crap, I messed up. But you play the next right?
Right here.
You get some rewarding damage off of 214M. I haven't remembered what I usually do as a closer for it, but it's there. 214M is the same. I mean, my bad. 236M is the same as 236L. Both being -2 on block and rather safe buttons. But the difference is that 236M is full strength. So it goes all the way across the screen. It will follow the opponent all the way to where they at. I don't know how it operates in terms of how they do the screening test of it, but just know that it's there. There's also 236H, which is about the same distance as a little faster, a little farther than 236L. And the great thing about this button is that if you're up close, you get bunny hops. Well, no, never mind, wrong button. The great thing about this button is that it's fast, and you can literally just keep going back and forth, having a field day. Also, the great thing about it is that it has pretty nice damage on a confirm, and it can be used to rat out matchers, like so. So if you were to do a string, or my bad. And you get a combo from this.
Right here.
This button is fantastic.
Right here.
I messed up, but you definitely want to lab anything that you can when using this button. I keep messing up.
Right here.
Let me choose an assist a little easier to work with. C assists are great, but
Got you now. Right here. Take over.
I messed this up, but the all of his buttons, like I said before, will give you 50% 100%. Now, I ain't really going for neutral, and I ain't really going for meta, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything about these buttons. But from what I actually learned from labbing is that they're really good to use in pressure. And the reason being is that, again, if people like to press buttons, you can easily shut them down. So you can literally just do... Oops. Hold on.
Got you now. Right here.
And so on and so forth. Even with this, if you were to do a frame trap like this,
got you now. Right here. Take off. Here we go.
the list goes on, bro. The Glowku, man, freaking crazy. Even if they were to, let's say, not 2H, but let's say they were to vanish. Let's say you do again another frame trap. Like that. Not like that, but oops, wrong button. But nah, never mind. Okay, so this oh, what? No way. Okay, thank you. Cause I'll... That's a problem. That's oh no. Oh no. And so you can that's not what I meant. So that means that if you were to do this, so if somebody were to read your 236 at H, you can pop 214H. Oh no, they gotta nerf this button. Oh no, they gotta nerf this. This gotta be nerfed. They gotta take that out. They gotta take that out. They gotta take that out. Oh, they gotta take that out. They gotta take that out. They got to take that out. They have to take that out. That is illegal. That is illegal. That should be prosecuted. That should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. That is not a thing. That's not real. That's not real. That is not real. That's fake. That is fake news. That is fake news, my friend. By the wise words of Donald Trump himself, that is fake news. That is fake news. That ain't, bro. No. I gotta put the nail in the coffin on that one because that shouldn't even be legit. That shouldn't even be legit. And the crazy thing is, you can use this to escape pressure. Now I don't know if you can move off of this. Oh my god. And like you're safe. You're not safe though, because you can't get hit and you don't have mobility. So I'm guessing this means that if somebody were to vanish and then you did that, they can actually hit you with the 2H. That's what it looks like. I'll even go ahead. That looks like they can hit you with the 2H off rip. So, that's something to think about. One of the things I really like about this character. Let me talk about this. First of all, 214L and 214M are both really good buttons. 214M looks like it's just a regular overhead option, and it also activates sliding knockdown on certain combos that already used your knockdown state, like if you use a 5H or something. And it also looks like that 214L, not only is it very spacious, but if this move hits, you can get a free 5,000K off of this alone. With
right here. Not going anywhere. Right here.
So, yeah, this character is insane. 214 I want to talk about is the command grab as well. And you can use this in mixes on its own. One of the mixes I really like to do when using this move is try to jail it and set it up with a high stun assist. My bad.
Take over. Got you now. Got you now. Got this. Got you now.
I wonder why. Is that a... Well, no, it's a hit grab. But I guess it's not true if you use it in a string. I guess what I'm actually trying to do is I could have sworn you could use that in a string. But
Don't toy with me!
but you can gel it with the high stun assist of like base Goku if you were to do a string like this. Whoops. Wrong assist. Or even Bardock's B assist, I'm pretty sure it can work. That is, I don't know if it's completely guaranteed, but I think even if you set the mashing, the option to mashing, well actually, I'm gonna try Snap Vanish. Maybe it could be beat by Snap Vanish. My bad. Ooh. I keep messing up.
Right here.
So, yeah, okay, so here we go. So if I were to do a string like...
Right here. I've got this.
I messed up.
Right here.
Ooh, and he can escape pressure with that. But just to give it a little test run. Oop, oop, no, go away. Okay, so. Ah. So. It can be beat by Vanish. Alright, so a lot of his tools can be beat by Vanish. Ooh, but at the same time, okay, okay. Go ahead and end this right here, cause